As the world's population continues to surge, with projections estimating nearly 10 billion people by 2050, the debate over how to manage our growing numbers becomes increasingly pressing. Some argue that population growth poses a threat to global resources, while others claim it's a manufactured crisis used to justify radical control measures. Is there an orchestrated effort to curb population growth under the guise of sustainability? Or are we merely witnessing natural societal shifts? This tension fuels growing speculation about a potential depopulation agenda. Is there a grand plan unfolding before our very eyes? Some believe that global depopulation is not just a conspiracy theory, but a carefully orchestrated agenda that's already in motion. Behind closed doors, whispers of powerful elites plotting to reduce the world's population through subtle means, whether through health, economics, or even food, have sparked both fear and curiosity. But is this really happening, or are we looking too hard for patterns where none exist? Many point to population control measures disguised as humanitarian efforts. Are vaccines, birth control campaigns, and global health initiatives truly designed to protect us? Or could they have darker motivations? It's no secret that discussions about the planet's carrying capacity have long been on the minds of world leaders and environmentalists. But at what point do these concerns about sustainability turn into something more sinister? Economics, too, plays a significant role. Some argue that the manipulation of financial systems, economic crises, and increasing poverty rates are part of a broader scheme to control populations. Are the rising costs of living, food shortages, and declining birth rates truly just the result of economic mismanagement? Or are they intentional levers being pulled to reduce the global population? Food security is another key element. With the rise of genetically modified organisms and the control of food production in the hands of a few corporations, many fear that access to healthy food is being weaponized. Could we be unknowingly consuming substances that harm our fertility or health? Is the push for lab-grown meat and plant-based diets truly about sustainability, or about reducing the human population? The climate change debate also ties into this theory. Environmental campaigns often emphasize reducing resource consumption and lowering the global population to save the planet. But is this just a cover for a more calculated agenda? Could efforts to curtail climate change be linked to a broader plan of depopulation hidden under the guise of sustainability? In recent years, we've seen an increase in government control and surveillance. Some claim that these policies, while seemingly implemented to protect citizens, could be used to monitor and control population dynamics. Are we being led into a future where every aspect of our lives is regulated? Our reproduction, health, and even our choices? Depopulation theories often tie back to the infamous idea of a New World Order, where a small group of elites pulls the strings of global events. Could these individuals, politicians, billionaires, and influencers really be behind a coordinated effort to control the population for their own benefit? And if so, why? While some dismiss these claims as nothing more than paranoid speculation, others point to specific events as evidence. The sterilization programs of the past, the controversial eugenics movements, and the manipulation of vaccines in developing nations have all been cited as historical precedents. Could these tactics be evolving and continuing today? The question remains, if depopulation is indeed the goal, how would the truth ever come to light? With so many powerful interests involved, would they allow such a grand plan to be exposed? Or are we simply living in an age of information overload, where the lines between fact and fiction have become hopelessly blurred? At the end of the day, the debate over depopulation is far from settled. Some say we're on the brink of discovering one of the greatest secrets of our time. Others argue it's just another wild conspiracy theory. But one thing is certain: whether real or imagined, the idea of depopulation continues to provoke strong emotions and questions about who truly controls our future.